Hello and welcome to a new full review. In today's video, 2023 Mazda CX-5 coming in a few moments, but before we go any further, big thanks to Mazda Auto Arbanas dealership here in Zagreb County for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below so you can check them out. Hello and welcome back to the channel. For all those who've been watching my channel regularly, you probably all know that I've been reviewed the 2023 Mazda CX-5 already, but that particular model was a top-of-the-line Homura Plus with a 6-speed automatic transmission, 194 horsepower petrol engine. This particular model is something different. It's actually a traction plus trim pack with a 2.2-liter diesel engine, 150 horsepower, mated to an 6-speed manual. We'll go through all exterior and interior details. Let's go and start with the front end design. So starting here in the front, if you do remember from the video that I've been making of a Homura Plus, I will put that link in the description below. The center grille was fully blacked out. Now we have some type of luxurious chrome effect of a grille. On a headlight we have daytime running lights in LED technology and LED headlights with a always useful feature, washers for your headlights. In the low section we have front parking sensor, and on this particular model we have this in the lowest area we have this rugged and protective plastic material, because if you want to go a little bit of off-roading, then this will prevent the paint getting damaged. In the center we have big Mazda logo. Let's go and just quickly examine the passenger side. Here on a passenger side we can now see more of that plastic protective material that goes above the wheel arches all the way to the back. This will actually prevent those rock chips hit your paint and damage your paint if you want to go a little bit of off-roading, which you probably will because you are buying this type of vehicles. On this particular model, gorgeous wheel design, 18-inch in diameter on Toyo tires, and if you ask me, this is actually the best size for this model. It looks absolutely stunning. Moving in the back, really big door mirrors with a blind spot monitoring, keyless go system on this model, and more of that chrome effect around the windows on this particular model, privacy or tinted rear glass. Shark antenna on the roof, and here you can see some interesting design of a roof with, let's say, some type of spoiler effect with the contrasting plastic here on a last 3 quarters. And if we move a little bit further in the back, classic boxy SUV design, but again really sporty. The rear end, there is a main difference between this and the previously tested model. It says here Skyactiv-D, 2.2-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine, 150 horsepower in this particular model. In the center, big Mazda logo with a license plate below that and a rear parking camera. On a on a driver's side, CX-5 lettering. In the low section, rear parking sensors with more of that plastic protective material and one but really big exhaust tip. Moving just quickly to check the driver's side profile. On a driver's side profile we have fuel filler cap, just a sneak peek of a interior, more of that coming in a few seconds. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this particular exterior design. Do you prefer more petrol version or would you go with this diesel one? Now let's go and check practicality, starting with the boot space. Underneath the Mazda logo you have rubber lever. You press it and it opens automatically, and you get 506 liters officially in total. Some of the useful features in the back, you have extra storage on a passenger side and on a driver's side. These rear seats can be fold down individually, and there is extra storage underneath, which is actually great in size. Also great feature is that you can, this is all in the line, so you can easily slide heavier items in it. So yeah, this is great boot inside. There will be no problem for a family to put all their luggage. And let's now close it, of course automatically. And let's go and check the rear seat's practicality and materials. So just a word or two about the door design and materials, but first let's check how wide this opening is. Something similar that we saw on a Mazda CX-60 that I've reviewed. This is practically 90 degrees opening, which is really great. And also cool feature is that again these door sills cover the entire side skirt, which is great. Big door pockets, you can easily put, let's say, a half-a-liter bottle in it. Very soft materials here where you will put your elbow. This is some type of leather. Then we have some type of textile, and again soft and rubbery material at the very end with a real metal door handle. This is what you get inside. Now I will go and put this passenger front seat to my ideal driving position, seating position, so you will see how much leg and knee room I do have. Let's go and climb inside. It's actually very easy to get in and out because you sit a little bit higher than in the normal hatchback, and as we saw, you have huge, actually really wide door opening. This is my knee room, this is my foot room, more than enough. I would say there will be no problem to travel many kilometers or miles on these rear seats. In front of me you have extra storage behind the passenger front seat, and more of that behind the driver's seat, 2 air vents, and you have center armrest here with 2 cup holders and even more of extra storage with USB ports. So yeah, this is really handy solution. You also have in the back 2 LED lights. Now let's go and check the passenger front seat. Let's go and check the passenger front seat. Just a quick door design, even larger than in the back, which is normal. We have even more of that storage in the door pockets. Great materials and a very nice design. These are fully textile material front seats and are manually operated. If you do remember from my Homura Plus trim full review, we had leather seats with electronically, those were actually fully electronically operated. Now let's go and climb inside. This is the view out. Materials are really nice. We have some type of metal effect in the center. Air vent here on a far right, and in the center console, just check quickly the glove box, reasonably in size. A little bit more of this center area I will talk when I get on a driver's seat. So when you open the driver's seat, this is the digital dials that you see. Let's go and climb inside. Very cool graphics. So in front of us here on a left, you have some parking sensors and some safety buttons. All these buttons on a steering wheel, classic Mazda steering wheel 3-spoke, are physical buttons, which is great. Here in this center area you have big center infotainment system, 2 air vents with all your climate features separated here in the lower area. 6-speed manual transmission on this particular model, charging port here in front of this 6-speed manual. Here further in the back you have this famously Mazda known wheel for the center infotainment system with extra 2 cup holders in the, or actually under the center armrest, even more of that extra storage with 2 USB ports and 12-volt socket. Word or two about screens. In front of me, digital instrument dials, and let's talk just a word or two about the center infotainment system. Something similar that we saw on a new CX-60 and on a 3 Series, of course, and on a CX-5. You have some type of information here, and you have entertainment. Here are all your radio stations. If you go back, you have your navigation, So it's really easy to operate it. The graphics are really nice, and you operate it through this wheel design. This is really handy and great. Now for this very end of this review, let's go and check the turn signals. So these are the LED turn signals in the back. Let's go and check in the front. Here also on a door mirrors and in the front. This is the end of my full review, this 2023 Mazda CX-5 with a 2.2 liter diesel engine, 150 horsepower, mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. Big thanks again to Auto Arbanas Mazda dealership here in Zagreb County for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below so you can check them out. Wish you all a very nice day.